My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover.
قضية إلهان معها قضية إلهان معها قضية مينيسوتا معها قضية غير مريكان قضية إلهان وقضية صوماليا.
It's starting to look like the free ride for Somalians in the United States is coming to an end. President Trump has some very interesting words to say about Somalians, and especially now that you're seeing more and more fraud cases pop up, the bigger this news story gets, the worse it actually becomes for Somalians that are seeking refuge in the United States, or in this particular instance, sucking at the teeth of the taxpayers. It's gonna get really bad, especially when you have Somalians living in the United States that are basically calling for the death of the president and weird innuendos on that topic. And it's just not good all around. So I've compiled everything that you need to know that's happened in the last 24 hours in regards to Somalians in the United States and what to expect. All I ask in return is for you guys to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already, because you're not going to want to miss a single one of these videos. We also need to talk about how Americans can best protect themselves, specifically online. This video is sponsored by Private Internet Access, but more on that later.
Well, now investigators are tracking the web of fraud to other Minnesota Democrats, such as Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Many of the suspects linked to the scheme live in her district, including a restaurant owner who hosted events for her. He has since been convicted of stealing $12 million in COVID funds.
Not to mention that, but Ilhan Omar's net worth has gone from $65,000 like 5 or 6 years ago to now it's estimated to be $30 million in 2025. That makes absolutely no sense. Then we've got this clip that's going absolutely viral on social media. This is the former prime minister in Somalia talking about, well, you're gonna have to wait and see this.
حلبان إلهان عمر ومقع الصومالية قلم ذهب أحكو قرطي قضية إلهان معها قضية إلهان معها قضية مينيسوتا معها قضية غير مريكان قضية إلهان وقضية صومالية. قوش إلهان وقوش الصوماليات وحين نوح مبارسن تاي معنوي. aniga oo ku hadlaya magaca dadka Soomaaliyeed oo dhan meel walba ay joogaan waxaan idinka codsanayaa inaad hiil iyo hool la garab istaagtaan ku taageertaan codkiina dariskiina saaxiibadiin cid walba oo garanaysaan aad u sheegtaan inay soo baxaan si ay Ilhaan ugu codeeyaan albaab walbana aad u garaacdaan sidii dib loogu dooran lahaa. ballanteenu waa maxay? ballanteenu waa inaad garab iyo gaashaan u noqotaan xildhibaan Ilhaan oo aad mar kale dibi doorataan idinkoo isku duuban oo ul iyo diira. mar kale mahadsanidin. allah idin barakeeyo. Soomaaliya.
Hey, people of Somalia, Ilhan Omar's loyalty does not lie to different places in America or even American citizens. Her loyalty lies to Somalia. Give her money. Make sure you support her and protect her at all costs. That's weird. That's not what's supposed to be elected or representing America within the government. And, well, it's starting to piss off President Trump and other Americans. Let's have a look here.
Thank you. The mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, is saying that he's actually proud to have the largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief.
Well, then he's a fool.
Well, his police chief is also saying.
I wouldn't be proud to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation is. It's not even a nation. It's just people walking around killing each other. Look, these Somalians have taken billions of dollars out of our country. They've taken billions and billions of dollars. They have a representative, Ilhan Omar, who they say married her brother. It's a fraud. She tries to deny it now, but you can't really deny it because, you know, it just happened. She shouldn't be allowed to be a congresswoman, and I'm sure people are looking at that. And she should be thrown the hell out of our country. And most of those people, they have destroyed Minnesota, okay? Minnesota, you have an incompetent governor. You have a crooked governor. He's crooked as hell, but he's incompetent. Waltz he should be ashamed. that beautiful land, that beautiful state. It's a hellhole right now. And the Somalians should be out of here. They've destroyed our country. And all they do is complain, complain, complain. You have her. She's always talking about the Constitution provides me with... Go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution. All she does is complain about this country, and without this country, she would not be in very good shape. She probably wouldn't be alive right now. So Somalia is considered by many to be the worst country on earth. I don't know. I haven't been there. I won't be there anytime soon.
People flee garbage countries and bring their garbage culture to the United States of America, and then they try to turn the United States of America into the garbage country in which they fled from. That's obviously a problem. The American citizens, the American public, and the American government see this, and I don't think it's going to be reoccurring, not for very long. But now we have to talk about the best way to protect yourself online. And for that, I have teamed up with Private Internet Access. This video is sponsored by Private Internet Access. Private Internet Access is my go-to VPN for many different reasons. It makes me feel safe when I'm browsing the internet. So it allows me to hide my identity as well as make sure that the government isn't stealing my information and selling it to a bunch of private companies. It also gives me the ability to go on Netflix, Hulu, and all of the streaming platforms and take a look at content that wouldn't be available in Canada. So if I want to watch American content on Netflix, I can easily just boot up Private Internet Access. Some countries around the world, just like Canada, ban people from being able to view the news. So having a VPN like Private Internet Access allows you to get past that barrier. One subscription to Private Internet Access covers all of your devices. In fact, it's actually unlimited amount of devices, which is pretty freaking cool. If you want to take back control of your identity and your personal information when browsing online, then Private Internet Access is the VPN for you. If you click the link down below in the description, the pinned comment below, or scan the QR code on the screen, you get 83% off plus 4 months for free when you click the link down below in the description. You also get a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is phenomenal. Thank you, Private Internet Access, for sponsoring today's video.
All right, this news just breaking moments ago. Fox News has obtained photos of one of the Somali illegal immigrants wrapped up in the Minnesota fraud scandal, posing with several high-profile Minnesota Democrats, including Congresswoman Ilhan Omar and Governor Tim Walz. The man pictured is Abdul Dahir Ibrahim. He entered the country in 2000 and has had an order for removal since 2004. He also has a prior conviction in Canada for asylum and welfare fraud. ICE tells Fox News Ibrahim was granted temporary protected status for 10 years, but should have never been eligible. We are going to have more on this in our next hour.
We can't really listen to much of this clip because it has copyrighted music, but within a few seconds, you'll understand the gist of this video.
If you beef one Somali, you beef every Somali. They are going to ride out for their Somali brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that seems a little bit like some incitement for something not so good.
My biggest fear in life is that this man may never witness our full takeover. Yes, he may never witness that. He already witnessed our partial takeover, our little success in America. And he is the reason, actually, I know that the community in America is thriving. He is how I know. It's like, he's how we measure our progress. If he doesn't tweet, somebody messed up. I know it. Somebody fucked up the plan. If he tweet, I know. I know. We're doing the right things. Yes, that's how I know. So, he's old and sick, I know. He may not witness our full takeover, but I promise you that his sons will witness. Just like him, we came to exist in this country. See? The land of free men, the land of opportunities. And we're here. Yes. And we're not leaving, actually. We're not going back. What do you mean go back? You should go back first. You see, if you come fast, you go fast. See? Just like you. Tell me how you own this land. Explain to the world how this land became your land. Tell the world.
Yeah, people born in America with a fucking passport, you twat. This is getting bizarre, and it's going to cause some form of I don't want to say civil war, but it's certainly starting to create a lot of animosity towards American citizens and Somalians.
Of the 87 people charged, all but 8 are of Somali descent, and that has added to the spotlight being put specifically on your community. Why do you think this fraud was allowed to get so widespread?
Well, I want to say, this also has an impact on Somalis because we are also taxpayers in Minnesota. We also could have benefited from the program and the money that was stolen. And so it's been really frustrating for people to not acknowledge the fact that we're also as Minnesotans, as taxpayers, really upset and angry about the fraud that has occurred.
This is certainly not what the founding fathers of the American dream were thinking about when they said, that when they set out to write the Constitution.
Oh my God, a Somalian talking about what the founding fathers meant when they wrote the charter. Oh my goodness. It's getting bad for people that are Somalian, and it's probably going to get significantly worse because when you have a group of people that are leeching off of the taxpayers and they're bragging about it and they're getting away with it and they're making social media videos enticing, like literally asking for something to happen to them so that they can retaliate, it's weird. It's bizarre. I don't think that this is heading in the right direction for Somalian people that are law-abiding people in America. I feel like this is going to have really negative effects for the communities. And we might even just see a mass deportation towards Somalian people across the board if that's what the president of the United States ends up deciding. But I want to pass a question off to you. How do you feel about this? Are you embracing Somalians in America, or do you think that something needs to happen? Let me know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. I do want to thank you all for watching this video and ask that you guys take the time to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and thank you Private Internet Access for sponsoring this video. I'll see you all in another one. Bye for now.